gonna fool me.
Yeah, well, this ball right here was Nick Huntley's head.
Why? What'd he do?
Now, even though you're good friends and there's not a commitment or anything, you still feel like there should be a certain amount of honesty about your feelings, right?
Sure.
Well, listen to this. Last night, Nick and I had a real important work date. I show up, he's not there. Instead, there's some blonde beauty fast asleep in his bed.
Well, who was she?
How do I know? Probably his latest girlfriend.
Well, did you ask him?
No. But it's none of my business what he does in his free time, even though he told me he wasn't seeing anyone else.
Kelly, if you like the guy, you should
just... I told you that we're just friends, all right? Even though I was beginning to trust him a little bit.
I still think you should talk to him and at least hear what he has to say.
Well, what can he say, Ted? I mean, listen, sorry, Kelly, I didn't call you and cancel our date, but I got tied up with the pie lady.
The who?
Never mind.
The pie lady? Who's this?
I love you, Ted.
Well, I love you, too.
Listen, I drag you out, play a killer game of tennis. I win, right? Come back, you listen to me, you're ranting and raving, and you're the one with the real problem. What's the DA's decision?
Well, sometime today.
You know, how can they punish you for telling the truth? I don't get it.
Well, I guess a little delay along the way kind of hurt our odds.
Well, you were helping Christy. You know, that doesn't make you a criminal.
Hello? Oh. Yeah, hi, Nick. Yeah, she's right here. And you beat me in a tiebreaker.
Yes?
Kelly? Hi, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Listen, I'm kind of in a hurry, though.
Well, wait. What happened to you last night? I thought we were supposed to work on the book.
Yeah, something else came up. For both of us, I guess, right?
What do you mean?
Listen, I gotta go. I'm in a hurry to get somewhere.
Kelly, when can you come over?
I don't know.
Are you okay? Is anything wrong?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, when I have some free time, I'll give you a call, all right? Bye.
There you are. Eric, what do you think about opening a capital hotel in the Fiji Islands? I was just reading this.
Mason, we have an emergency.
We do?
Yes, I just got off the phone with the chairman of the board of the Walton Hotels.
The deal hasn't fallen through, has it?
No, but it's possible. There's this sudden change of attitude for no apparent reason. Before, they were willing to give us all sorts of leeway and time because of Cece's illness. Now, all of a sudden, they're in this big rush. They want an answer on the merger in 24 hours.
And the negotiation?
Oh, well, in effect, he said, take the deal or leave it. I would love to know where this high-handed attitude came from all of a sudden.
Suppose it's possible they got another offer.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is possible, but if so, it's the best-kept secret in the industry. Mason, do you know anything about this?
I suppose you've talked to your senior partner about this.
Oh, yes, I have. I've talked to Jack, and he's upset. What I was asking you is if you have any prior knowledge of this sudden change.
Only what you've told me. Let me ask you something. Are you advocating any particular plan of action at this time?
Yes, no action. Stall for time.
Sounds rather risky to me.
No, this is a power play, and when they see that we're not panicking, they'll back off.
And if they don't? No, Eric, I think we better call a family meeting so everyone can have a say.
Mason, I am the family's advisor in these negotiations while Jack is away.
Well, I'm sorry, Eric, but neither you nor Jack can speak for me and my 3 votes.
Mason, I really believe that somewhere deep in your heart, you care about this family, and you care about Capwell Industries. Now look, we are in the middle of a crisis. If we start splitting into warring factions now, there's going to be only one winner, and it's going to be the Walton chain.
Then we'll call a meeting, and we can all deal with it.
I can't do that now.
Why not?
Eden is out of town.
Wonderful. When is she due back?
I don't know, and I don't know where to reach her, but She's only going to be gone for a couple of days. There was no way that she could know about this sudden turn of events. None of us could.
Well, I guess you certainly have a problem there, Eric, but much as we'll miss Eden, I'm afraid we'll have to forge ahead and have that meeting anyway. And I do have power to call this meeting. You understand that, don't you, Eric?
I may be a little slow making up my mind, baby, but once I do... Ow! Watch out. I closed out all my accounts. I tied up all the loose ends with the Lockridge brokers and lawyers. Called my mother to say goodbye. You know, she wants to come to visit us. And get this. You're not going to believe this. I sold my car. Look, I got some popping corn. And I confirmed our play reservations for Scenic Historic Neustädtland at 7 o'clock. I got you and Johnny a window seat and also a musical bear for His Highness's listening pleasure.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. Hey, where's he, by the way? Is he still out with your mom?
Right.
Look, I'll just put this here. The rest of the stuff. Hey, doesn't look like you finished packing for him. Doesn't look like you've done any more packing since last night. How come? Amy, what's wrong? Huh? Were you sick or something? I know you said last night you weren't feeling well. Amy, come on, tell me. What is it, Amy?
I was up last night not because I wasn't feeling well, it was because I had some thinking to do.
But about us?
Mostly about...
Look, Amy, I'm doing it all your way. If that's not enough, I don't know what you want.
That you haven't done anything wrong, that's not it.
Then what is it, honey?
Something happened and I don't know quite how to handle it.
What?
All you wanted to do was help somebody you loved. You find yourself halfway across the world, risking your life. Just when you think it's safe to go back in the water, you're given an ultimatum. Move yourself lock, stock, and popcorn to some foreign country so Johnny can have everything or give us up.
Amy...
But you said yes because you loved her so much, and now...
What?
Now comes another wrinkle, and you're not going to like it, so I wanted to think about it before I dumped it on you.
Well, baby, you can dump anything you want on me, as long as you don't dump me. Look, we can work anything out together. Don't you know that yet? Paid to the order, John Perkins. $100,000?
Look at the signature.
Minx Lockridge?
But, no, you don't have to convince me, Mr. Todd. I'll vote for the merger again.
Well, it's what Daddy wanted.
Yeah.
This may be our last chance if Mason outvotes us.
Well, how can he?
3 votes. We need 3 votes to counter Mason's 3.
Well, we have them.
No, not without Eden, and Eden's not here.
Well, where is she?
On a holiday.
Oh, great.
Incommunicado, in spite of the fact that Jack cautioned her against it.
Well, there's got to be some way to get a hold of her.
We've only got 24 hours, right?
That's right. Look, I'm going to do everything I can to prevent a vote this morning. Mason is totally capable of killing this deal just to spite Eden.
Well, that's crazy. He wouldn't do that.
Oh, well, he did it at the last meeting.
Yeah, but he was just showing off, Kelly. I mean, I know Mason. When this thing is a real crisis...
No, he'll really stick it to us. That's what. Trust me. After what he did to Daddy, I'm not going to put anything past Mason.
I agree with Kelly, and time is running short. Ted, I need your assurance that you're going to stand by me no matter what I say to counter Mason.
What are you going to do?
Well, first I'm going to come on kind of easy. Let him think that he's getting everything that he wants. Find some way to placate him. But if he starts maneuvering against Eden, I'm going to have to come out in the open and fight against them. I'm going to need you to back me up. Because believe me, he is capable at this point of pushing Eden out.
All right, don't worry. I'll back you up, even though I don't think Mason's going to go this far.
Oh, I do. You know what he does is he takes everyone's weakest points and he takes advantage of them.
Well, I see we're all here. At least those of us that are going to be here. No reason not to get on with it, then. Ladies first.
Minx gave our baby a check for $100,000.
Last night.
Why?
To keep you here in Santa Barbara.
To keep me here. So why'd she go to you then?
She said it was no use talking to you, that you'd only follow us if we left.
Well, she's right about that.
She said if I wanted to keep the money, I had to stay here. She'd see to it that Johnny had wonderful opportunities here. You know, she seemed so sincere about wanting us to be happy, but The point of it is to keep you here.
Oh. She didn't happen to tell you why she's so crazy to have me stick around town, did she?
No.
No, of course not. I didn't think so. It's the same old story. Minx and her everlasting secrets. A promise of something I don't even know what. You know, that's how she got me to stay here, when my instincts were telling me to go. It wasn't just the money either. No, of course not. It's the curiosity. When that started to dwindle, whack comes the affection and concern. I had a taste of that. And you know, if you say to her, Minx, I don't want the money, she turns around and just hooks you with all the rest. It's like emotional blackmail.
You obviously mean a great deal to her.
I don't want to mean anything to her. She's not going to tell me why. And I don't want you accepting any checks from her, especially if she's not going to be honest about what she wants in return.
She said if I wanted to go back to New Salem, just to tear up the check.
If you decided to go? I thought we already made our decision.
Before this happened.
Well, that's it. That's it. I had enough.
Now, come here. Now, brick wall.
Amy,
now, don't
stay out of it.
Fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, connect me to Minx Lockridge. Minx, this is Brick. Yeah, I'm standing here holding your $100,000 bribe to Amy and my baby, and I'm about to tear it in half unless you start talking. Yeah, I know you didn't give it to me, and I didn't give you permission either to mess around with my life. Now, I want answers to 2 questions right away. Why you brought me here and why I'm holding a $100,000 check from you to stop me from leaving. Hello? You're not going to tell me even now, huh? Just going to continue to try to manipulate me and buy me off. Well, it might have worked if I were greedy, but I'm not, and neither is Amy. What? Minx, it's none of your business where you think our baby might be better off growing up. Look, it's not your decision. Look, I'm going to tell you for the last time. Listen up. Stay the hell out of my life. Tear it up. Well, you're not seriously thinking of keeping it, are you?
You were only going to New Salem for my sake. With this money, we could stay here.
No. Price is too high.
Minx said she'd give us a big wedding. Johnny could go to the best schools, camps.
Oh, well, let's see how that stacks up with the king's offer. He's going to offer John a palace, a title, maybe throw in a few ponies, huh? Amy, can't you see how ludicrous this is? They're bidding for you.
Nobody's bidding for me. Minx wants you. The king wants Johnny. I'm just an accessory after the fact.
I want you. Can't that be enough?
What if we made sure Minx left us alone?
Do you think she's going to write you a check like that with no strings attached? Minx, look, if you accept that check, Minx is going to have us dancing like puppets to the tune of $100,000.
What about all the arguments about why Johnny shouldn't grow up in New Salem?
So what are you saying, that the only alternative we have is to raise him here under Minx Lockridge's thumb?
I wouldn't use those exact words.
Look, Amy, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were so brave. I loved your spirit, the way you had made up your mind to have a baby and raise it all by yourself. Now it seems like the only thing that matters to you is money and who can offer John the best deal.
Oh, I've sold out, you mean?
Not for yourself, for your son. Look, the best deal you could offer him is a strong, independent mother. That's you. And a father that's not afraid to start from scratch and make it on his own.
I didn't choose my son's family. That's true. But I'm not ashamed from wanting him to benefit from it.
All right, well, look, did it ever occur to you that maybe you and I might be able to offer him a better life on our own terms?
Rick, I think you're wonderful. I think you're going to be successful at it, whatever you set your mind to. But that is somewhere off in the future. This check, New Salem, those are realities right here and now.
Amy, please. The only reality I know is you. And wanting to take care of you and the baby. You two are my impetus for success. I'd do anything for you and the baby, anything. Hey, look, do you remember the time, do you remember the time we barely had enough money for pizza?
You got pizza money on a horse.
And won. Because I'm lucky. I've always been lucky.
Oh.
And the luckiest moment I've had in my entire life is when I met you. You've been happy with me, too. You have, haven't you? Okay, now listen. We have our own dreams. Now, we wouldn't be true to ourselves if we started living other people's dreams out.
Oh, Rick, I don't know. Wouldn't it be foolish just to walk away from them?
No, it'd be the smartest thing we can do. To hell with the money and the deals. Let's run away together, the three of us. Santa Fe's house, anywhere. In fact, I checked them out. We can build our own kingdom.
Be serious.
I am serious. Amy, it's our only chance. Look, come here. I want us to start over from the beginning. But I promise you one thing. We're going right to the top.
Hi.
It was like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Go on with the voting, Eric. I believe the next phrase is something like, all opposed to the merger say nay.
All right, Mason, you have made your point.
I only hope so.
You know, I knew you'd use this situation to get your way.
Would you deny me my only pleasure in life, Kelly? Upsetting other people's apple carts.
Mason, come on, you're not really going to vote against this merger, are you?
I have to vote my conscience, Ted.
Well, in that case, you'll be voting on a blank ballot.
No.
All right, no, wait, we'll just stop this here. Mason, I know you're angry at us, and you probably think we're all against you, but...
Out of the mouths of babes.
No, wait. Now, the truth is, this is not for or against any one of us. This is just business, you know, a good opportunity. We're not letting it slip by, right?
Exactly. You know, you could have a wonderful career in the diplomatic corps, Ted.
It's not just business for you, is it, Mason? It's another chance to hurt the family, right?
Well, the truth lies somewhere in between those two extremes, Kelly. If I may have the floor for a minute, I promise I'll be succinct. Now, you're all aware that I could use my 3 votes to kill this merger right now. Now, I intend to do just that if you two don't do exactly what I tell you to do.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm not going to sit here and listen to it.
Kelly, don't make it easier for him.
Please sit down, Kelly. I don't want to kill this deal, but I'm fighting for my place in the company. Now, nobody's going to give it to me, so I have to take it for myself. All I'm asking is one little favor, and both of you know what that favor is.
Oh, yeah, we know. It's to have Daddy's business handed over to you on a platter and to throw Eden out.
Well, I'd like to be more specific and less dramatic. Now, I'd like to be named acting president of the Capwell organization and replace Eden as chief operating officer.
No. You want to grab something that doesn't belong to you, Mason.
No, on the contrary. It's always been my contention that the position was rightfully mine on the basis of my experience and my proven abilities. I was working with Dad for years while Eden was busy growing up or living it up abroad.
No, now she's proven herself well since she's been back.
Running the Orient Express is a good deal different from running a major corporation, Ted. The manager of a restaurant doesn't show up. The worst that can happen is that people will have to go without fresh vegetables for a day.
Now, come on, she's had much
But for
more
the head of a major corporation to suddenly drop out of sight is unthinkable and irresponsible. Eden's proven by her actions that she's not fit to run this company. I, on the other hand, am suitably fit. I'd therefore like to formally propose that I be named acting president and call the question to a vote.
Oh, and I wonder how it'll turn out. Eric, we can't let him get away with this.
Yes, I know. I don't intend to let him.
Do you have a choice?
Yes, I do. I'm tabling the vote and adjourning the meeting.
On whose authority?
Oh, on authority of Section 32B of the bylaws of this company, which states that I have 24 hours to assemble all the voting members of the board.
But Walton wants an answer immediately.
Well, I'm willing to take the risk that they'll wait one more day. Kelly? Ted? What do you say?
I say yes. I think it's worth it to stop him from taking over.
I hate you forcing us into a corner, Mason. Yeah, just I'll go with the delay.
All right. You have 24 hours to find Eden. In the meantime, we'll all retire to our separate corners, and when the bell rings, come out fighting.
Board meeting's supposed to last anyway.
Till someone gets bored enough to stop it, I suppose.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm just anxious to see Kelly is all.
Okay. I gotta see Ted, too. Yeah, you don't have to wait around for me, Mary.
Oh, I have time before I start work. You know what, Christy? This is going to be the last bad day that you have for a long time, you and Ted.
Well, Ted has had too many bad days because of me. Mason, hi. Is the meeting over?
As far as I'm concerned, it is. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mason.
Excuse me.
Talk for a minute.
Hi. Is Ted in there? Yeah, he's in there making a phone call real quick.
Which is exactly what I have to do.
To Jack Lee?
Yes, and I don't expect it'll be too happy. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yikes. Okay.
Kelly, can you spare a few minutes, please?
Mm-hmm.
My father couldn't be in better hands, Mary.
Thank you.
Of course, there are people around this town who would rather your hands weren't quite so capable and conscientious.
All I can tell you, Mason, is that I'm going to do everything I can to keep your father alive.
I know you will. Excuse me.
Nothing's wrong. I told you.
Then you just have a lot of work to do.
That's right.
And you're not avoiding me.
No. Now, may I go now, please?
I wish you wouldn't, not till I figured this out.
Figure what out?
Why you're cooling off this way.
Have I been cooling off? I didn't think I warmed up.
Oh, you weren't, huh? Well, what was yesterday then, huh?
Yesterday was yesterday.
Kelly, no. Something special happened yesterday. Something special between us. Is that why you're moving away from me now? Are you scared because we're getting closer again?
I don't remember getting closer.
Kelly, one of the few things I could always count on from you was your honesty, and you're not being honest with me now.
I'm being very honest by saying I don't want to talk about it, Nick, all right? And I mean it.
Okay. But we can't cut off all communications right now. We are working on this book together. Now, this project means a great deal to me, and I thought it did to you, too.
It does.
Then the least you can do is tell me when we're going to work on it again.
I really can't say now, but listen, I'll give you a call, all right?
Hey, Kelly. You stood me up last night, you know.
Oh, I don't see it that way.
But you weren't here. You didn't come over to my place. What was I supposed to think?
Think whatever you want to think, Nick. I was upset, all right?
About something I did?
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Look, Kelly, if I did anything to upset you, please give me a chance to make it up to you. Will you do that much?
I don't know. I'll think about it, all right? I have to go.
I don't. 1 minute, I'm absolutely sure they're going to let us off, and then the next minute, I'm positive they're going to throw the book at us.
I know. I wish we had just told the truth about this in the first place. Every stupid lie I've ever told is just snowballed into a great big disaster.
Christy, we don't know how this thing's going to turn out.
I know this sounds weird, but part of me doesn't really care. You know, I'm willing to pay for my lie. I just don't want you to pay for it, too. It's not fair.
What scares me even more is the thought of losing Lakin for good.
She doesn't know yet?
No, she begged me to tell her the truth, and I wouldn't. Now that I want to, she's gone.
Well, don't worry about it. She loves you. She'll come back.
Christy, she was so hurt. If I can just find her somehow, I can explain.
Good, you're both here.
What's the matter?
The DA just called. He's reached his decision.
Well?
He's not going to prosecute. You're off the hook.
Oh, that's great!
That's it. It's over.
A cattle ranch.
And a ski resort. Listen, they got great skiing in Santa Fe. Seriously. And, oh, no. Maybe an art gallery, too. There's a huge art colony in Taos.
Those things take capital.
Honey, I can talk business to anybody, and I know how to start one.
We'd be starting from scratch.
Ah, are you kidding? Look, we got plenty of brains, talent, and plenty of drive, right? Look, of course it's going to be tough in the beginning, but I think that'll be part of the fun of it. We'll have our goals and the two of us.
The three of us.
Three. Right, three. But we can't put the baby to work for at least a few more years. Unless, of course, I start a circus and he rides in the procession.
I can't tell when you're serious and when you're joking.
I'm dead serious. No, seriously. Look, I'm just really excited, Amy, really. Look, the first thing we do is we get a house, all right? Not a big one, something small. And I'll tell you what, I'll start trading futures, get us some little capital. In the meantime, we start looking around for some opportunities. And we start making our moves. Small ones first, and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bolder. No, seriously, look. One day we're going to look around and survey our little American kingdom. And you're going to see that we made it all on our own. With no strings and no bribes. Just simple strategy. Now, how does that sound to you?
The truth?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
There you go.
Oh, is it possible? You know, my mother and father struggled so much. You know, when my dad left, all he had was the mortgage on the house. I want to help my mother out, too.
I got a plan for that, too.
Oh, no.
No, my mom. Seriously. Look, honey, I just think together we're an unbeatable team. Together, we can do anything we want. And John's going to be awfully proud of his folks. And I want him to have some brothers and sisters, too.
I do, too.
There's nothing going to stop us now.
Okay, just supposing that we don't reach these goals. What if we fail?
Fail. Fail. I know. Write a novel. We'll call it the Sour Grapes of Wrath. It'll be a national bestseller, and it will sell to the movies, become rich and famous.
I'm serious.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Brick.
Oh.
You're so cute. I'm Brick.
Don't do this. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
Sense is what you want, of course. All right, dollar and cents?
All right.
Okay, kidding aside. I'm gonna work my butt off for you and this family. They can all laugh now, but I'm gonna dedicate myself and my life to the rise of the Wallace Empire.
You sound like all I want is money.
No, baby, look, you want the good life for you and John and the rest of our children. So fine, we're gonna give them the best that we have. The best of our love, the best of our dreams. You think John may be an heir to, a few royal jewels in New Staland. But you just wait and see what I give him in this country.
I'm sold. Where do I sign?
I'll show you as soon as I get the license. I'm a happy kind of guy.
I'm a happy kind of guy, too. Going to New Staling with some duty, never my desire. Johnny can visit his grandfather anytime, right? Find out about his heritage, and then... Truthfully, I never wanted Mix's money. You're right, we'd always owe her. Better to make a life for ourselves.
Right. And let's, how's that saying go? When you're starting at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up.
No way to go but up.
Absolutely.
Here we come.
Baby, I love you. I adore you. Just to show you how much. I'm about to make mad, passionate love to you. You ready for that?
Oh, you are so bad.
I know.
So, what's taking you so long?
You never complained before.
Well, that's great, Ted. Hey, we should do something to celebrate now.
Well, now I don't much feel like celebrating right now.
Well, I know, but still, we could just do it.
Did you talk to Nick?
Yeah, matter of fact, I did.
And? Huh?
And nothing. I didn't talk about that. I don't know what to say.
Well, just say to the guy, hey, you got something on with somebody else?
Yeah, except the only problem is I told him a long time ago that I was only interested in a friendship. So how can I land on him as if he's been cheating on me?
I don't know, how can you?
I mean, I thought I knew him. Telling me that there was no one else in his life and he was willing to wait for me until I came around and all this stuff. And I got used to it. I mean, it was comforting for me. I guess I just took it all for granted.
And now all of a sudden you're jealous.
Yeah. Stupid. And I don't have any reason to be jealous. I mean, I'm not in love with him. And I can't expect him to stop living and be available when I need him.
No, you can't.
I got this all sorted out now. What Nick does with his personal life is his business. I got it. So why should I let that spoil a friendship, right?
Right.
Got it. I mean, all this time, I'm making a big deal about, okay, let's just be friends.
Yeah.
And the minute he comes in on it, I'm hurt and jealous. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Thanks so much.
For what?
For helping me figure this out.
Oh, well, anytime.
Listen, I feel so good. I'm going to go over there and finish this work, not mention it. Got a book to finish here.
Well, good luck.
Ted, I need to talk to you for a minute as soon as I take care of one little...
Talk to Mason.
Ted, what's the matter? You should be elated. You and Christy, you're home free now.
Well, I got some other things in my mind right now.
Well, Lakin, of course. That's one of the things I want to talk to you about privately.
About Lakin?
Uh-huh. I'll explain it to you in a minute. Would you excuse me for a minute, Ted? Mary?
Hi.
Are we still on for tonight?
Oh, what's that? Oh, a picture of you.
Yeah, do you think it's a good one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
I was thinking you might want to have it.
Me?
Yeah, so that you could put it in my father's room, since Eden's not here to take it out.
Mason, if there's a chance it's going to upset your father, I'm not going to put it in his room. Are you serious?
I am about our date tonight.
I don't know.
Is it because I haven't confessed all to you about why my father hates me so much? Is that what's causing your headaches?
No. No.
Will you talk to Kelly? Did she tell you?
No.
Then I don't see any reason why we can't go out and see each other away from this house.
Well, I don't know. I have to get upstairs to your father. Excuse me.
What is this woman doing?
Who? Let me see. She's offering her brother a bowl of soup.
Yeah, I see that. But look at it closely. I mean, it looks like she'd rather throw it in his face.
Amazing. At first glance, it looks like she likes him, but you're right. I mean, she's been cooking and cleaning for this guy for 30 years, ever since their mother died. Huh.
Good. That's good. Maybe you should look closer at your pictures. Maybe you can find, like, the hidden feeling behind the obvious.
Thanks. And here all along, I thought you were just giving him a bowl of soup.
Lucky I'm around to tell you where things are, right?
Sure is. I'm also glad we're talking again. You know, you had me worried there for a while.
Oh, yeah, Nick, listen. I'm sorry. I had to get a few things in the right perspective before I got back to work again, you know?
A few things about you and me, you mean? Listen, I don't mean to be pushy,
No. There were just certain things I thought were starting to happen, and I was wrong, you know?
Between you and me?
Well, yeah. I got a little irrational for a while, but I'm fine. I'm able to accept the reality of the situation now.
The reality of the situation?
Yeah, feelings, you know? Not real feelings, feelings where you get wrong ideas, and I just got my feelings hurt.
By me?
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with you, really. It was all in my own mind. Forget it.
Kelly, what did I do to hurt you? When you left here yesterday, I thought that we were just...
No, you didn't do anything. That's what I'm talking about. It wasn't that. It's just in my own mind. Doesn't matter.
Can you tell me what it was that was in your own mind?
No, because it's completely out of my mind now. Can we please get back to work?
Okay.
This. What's that?
What?
The stain on your shirt.
Ink stain or something, I don't know.
Blueberry ink?
Huh?
Come on. You know where it comes from, Nick. I know where it comes from, and so does she.
Ooh, what are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? We all know where it comes from. It comes from this revolting blueberry pie right here that you split with your cute little blonde naked girlfriend, remember?
My what?
And don't you dare tell me that it's all in my mind, because I know exactly what's going on. All of it. And none of it's in my mind.
Well, are you telling me you know where Lincoln is?
No, but I do have a lot of contacts left from my days with the DA's office. I was thinking I might be able to help you find her. Would you like that?
Yes, I sure would. I have no idea where she is, Mason, and she wrote me this letter, which practically wiped me out, and then she vanished. Mason, if I had only trusted her, this wouldn't have happened.
No, Ted, you were only protecting her. I tell you what, I'll do what I can to help you find her.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry I was, so tough on you at the meeting.
It's all right, understandable. It's only business, and it's not too late to make up for it.
To make up for what?
Change your vote. Throw it over to me.
No, I can't do that.
Ted, I need your support.
I can't. Mason, look, I love you, but I don't think you should be head of Capwell Enterprises because Dad doesn't want it and it's his company. Besides, he wants Eden to take over, so that's that.
Dad's out of the picture now, Ted, and so is Eden. I'm asking for support from my brother. Now, do you remember after your trial how grateful you were to me? Eternally grateful, you said? How about showing me some of that gratitude now that I need you?
Mason, come on.
Now, don't say no now. Just think about it.
No! Mason, I do owe you a lot, but don't ask me to do this. Eden has done nothing wrong, and Dad wants her, so just forget it.
Little brother, I'm getting to you.
Christy, we should be having steak and ice cream to celebrate your news and not ham and cheese sandwiches.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm just glad you could take the time to come to lunch with me. It's over. It's all over. I know. I feel like I can finally hold on to the truth, without lying or running away or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, to be 14 again, just to start over, just like that. I gotta get that out of my mind. So, how do you like working at the Capwells?
Oh, I really like it. I feel real needed and useful.
Well, don't get to be too useful,
Huh?
Just be careful, I guess that's what I mean to say.
Of what?
It's weird giving my older sister advice, but I think that there are some things that I know more about than you do.
Such as?
Well, men,
Oh. What brought this on?
You and Mason Capwell.
Christy, you don't have to worry about me, and there's nothing going on between us anyway.
It's just that you're so idealistic and serious about life. You haven't had much experience,
I'm a serious, high-minded virgin. That's what you're saying, isn't it? I'm just a babe in the woods. Christy, don't forget, I've seen a lot in my work and just living.
But that's not the same as having it happen to you. Mary, you're so sweet and warm and gentle. And I wish I were you with the knowledge that I
Christy,
have.
honey, you're wonderful. And your life is going to be so good from now on.
Anyway, I just didn't want you to get hurt. I think that you should have someone that's like you and that would be faithful to you and love you.
And you don't think Mason could be that man?
Actually, I don't even know the man. I probably shouldn't be talking. It's just, I know that you're more of a challenge for him than most of the women that he knows. But once the challenge is gone, he'll lose interest. I guarantee it.
Boy, you are so cynical about men and women. Don't you have any illusions left?
No, not really. I've kind of developed instincts for certain types.
Well, I've kind of developed some instincts, too, about what's in people's hearts. And I think that there's something very good in Mason's heart.
Girls think of all kinds of reasons why they like someone. But I think that sometimes the reasons that they come up with don't have anything to do with the real reasons.
Which are?
That they're attracted to them sexually. But I think that someone like Mason will just eat you up for breakfast and spit you out.
I think I've just lost my appetite.
A lead of sorts. Someone down at the docks saw Eden get on the Capwell yacht with Cruz Castillo, but the radio seems to be out of order. They can't get through to them.
I'll bet the radio is not broken. They just shut it off.
What exactly do you find so funny about this?
I'm sorry. It's just so much like Cruz and Eden. I mean, they're so much in love with each other that they'd tune out the rest of the world any chance they get.
Well, if she doesn't answer in the next couple of hours, she may have tuned herself out of her position with Capwell Enterprises.
Well, she'll come up for air sometime. Hey, look, we found her. That's good.
No, Ted, we haven't found her. We know that she's somewhere on the Pacific Ocean. That's all. It's a big ocean. We won't be able to find her unless she wants to be found.
Well, I mean, there's got to be some way.
If there is, it'll have to be fast because we have less than 20 hours.
19 by my watch. And you're right. The Pacific's a very big ocean.
You were actually jealous. Kelly, you were jealous of me.
Will you hold still? You've got blueberries on your eyebrows. No, and it wasn't jealousy exactly. I was upset because you weren't being straight with me.
Kelly, when you hang up the phone on somebody, you're being upset. When you cry, you're being upset. But when you put a pie in some guy's face, that's because you are jealous.
No, I'm not. It's all wrong anyway. I mean, we have no holds on each other, you know? I just feel like an idiot.
Don't be. I would trade it for anything in the world.
Listen, Nick, I want to ask you a question. And it's out of curiosity, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, okay?
Uh-huh.
But who was that girl in your bed? I mean, was it somebody that you had just met or you've been seeing for a while? What?
Neither. That was Janice, my kid brother's girlfriend.
What was your kid brother's girlfriend doing in your bed?
She's been staying at my place for a few days.
Why didn't you tell me?
I haven't told anybody because she's hiding out. Dylan is in some kind of trouble and Janice is involved. She's afraid that somebody's looking for her. I didn't want her staying here, but she has no other place to go and no money.
Oh, the poor girl, Nick. Well, maybe there's something I can do for her. I mean, she looked like a nice girl, you know? You are telling me the truth, aren't you?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Oh, don't hope to die. Not when I've just found you again. It's like blueberry pie.
Kelly, don't pull away. Because now I can tell you how I feel about you. How I felt since the first moment I met you. How I will always feel about you. I love you. More than any woman I've ever known. Or ever will know. That's a given for me. And I will wait as long as it takes for you to come to me.
Trying to get there, Nick.
Tonight on The Cosby Show, little Rudy's slumber party keeps Dad and you laughing all night long. And on Family Ties, Alex's tutoring service teaches him a lesson in love. Then, have a round of laughter on Cheers. Will Diane tie the knot in Europe before Sam gets there? After that, all rise, for Comedy's the Case, when Judge Harry Stone takes the bench on Night Court. Then on Hill Street Blues, will police drug tests backfire on Perillo? The Hill explodes. Tonight.